Welcome, you guys. We are in Vogue Beauty Studios. We just had a client and now I am going to start doing my makeup. Yes, I am going to do a quick little vlog on getting ready myself because I want to put a little makeup on. I want to say, first of all, like, if you want to become a content creator, or if you want to do whatever you want to do in your life, look around you for a second and see what you already have in your life or around you that you can actually start doing things that you want to do. For instance, literally, I'm like, oh my God, I need a new camera. I need a new stand. I need all these things. I already had them. And I just wasn't utilizing them the way that they were intended to because they were already in my possession. So girl, if you already have what you need, you probably already have everything that you need to start whatever you need to start. Just start. Just do it. That's it. Like, that is it. So today what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm in my studio, so if there is an echo, I'm so sorry. Right now, we're starting with what we have, and we do not have a mic for this camera. This is a little bit of an older camera, so yeah. As you guys can see, the sign behind me says Vogue Babe. That is not the name of my company, but it is Vogue Beauty. So I have been a makeup artist for about 15 years now. I have been in and out of YouTube, but this is something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. I feel like now is my time. I feel like now I can share so much value, so much knowledge on makeup artistry, motherhood, business, do's and don'ts on doing what to do in business, what not to do in business. I was just talking to my client. She is like, you have so many gems and tips and tricks for brides now that I have learned across the way. So I think I'm going to start like a blog or even maybe do one video on all those little things that I've learned across the board, makeup things that I've learned, just a whole bunch of stuff. And you know, on this YouTube page too, we also do have our podcast, and we talk about faith and we talk about beauty, and we will continue to talk about this on here as well because it just all coincides together. I hope you guys stay. I hope you guys watch. I hope you guys are interested. But I'm here as a vessel for you guys. So if you guys have any questions on makeup, if you guys have any questions on business, motherhood, anything that I've done in my life as far as advice, I am so willing to share that knowledge with you guys. So leave the comments below. Subscribe, let me know this is a community. This is something where I'm just here. I'm just doing something that I just love to do, which is makeup. But I am here as an open book for anybody that wants informational. And I know you guys don't even know me, but if you guys want to check me out and get to know me a little bit more, you guys can do that on TikTok at Scheherazade. You guys can do that on Instagram at Scheherazade. You guys can do that here and just scroll down on videos that I've done in the past. But this year I told myself that I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to do something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and putting myself pretty much out there with everything that I have. I also created makeup brushes for the simple fact that now you'll be watching me. And whatever makeup look I do, you're like, okay, how does she accomplish that? Well, now there's makeup brushes that go along with the simple fact that I'm doing makeup. So if I'm doing an eye look and you're like, girl, well, how does she get the precision of the crease? Well, there's gonna be makeup tools to help you along the way. So whatever eyeshadow palette I have, pretty much you can use whatever color I'm using, but also what's gonna really give you that look and recreate the look that I'm doing is your makeup, is your tools. So we're gonna get more into depth in that, in the makeup toolbox. We're gonna get more into depth with all the things that are happening, because I feel like I have so much to offer and so much to offer you guys that, you know, I've been watching YouTube for a really long time, and I've noticed just certain things that I'm like, well, if I'm watching this, I kind of want that same experience on the, like I want to do it while I'm watching it. So yeah, here we go. We're about to do my makeup. I'm going to use my tools. It actually comes with this fancy bag. All these things will be listed down below, like how you can reach me, all that jazz. All of it will be down below, where you can get your bags, where you can get your tools, so that this next video, maybe you can follow along with me. Stick on, cause girl, these lips is crusty. And Laneige is the truth. And I wish I didn't spend $30-something or $20-something on this. It's lasted a long time though. I wish I would have did the $7, because now they're at TJ Maxx. I am pretty much a little more of the natural side. I like more natural, more beautiful makeup. That's kind of what I do on my bride. So I'm so used to doing that pretty like glam makeup. And you know, for every day I want to look beautiful and I want to look made up, but I don't want to look overdone. So I think right now, I don't think I put anything on my face, and I wanted to insert the moisturizer that I literally just now seen everywhere on TikTok, and I'm like, oh my God, please don't sell out my favorite moisturizer, because that'll suck, because I need that for my client. Like, I need it. But I'm just gonna throw on some regular, and I keep on looking like behind me, if you guys see, because I can actually see myself behind me through the mirror, because I don't have a viewfinder. So I'm like making sure that the camera is good to go on the other end, and then I don't lose you guys. So it is, when I tell you freezing in my studio, it's freezing, because if I keep the air on, it's gonna make a noise, and then we're gonna have an echo, and then it's gonna be a lot, and I'm gonna be mad when I edit this video. So we're starting off with primer, as I always do. I like to do my face first. How I do clients is totally different. I like to do their eyes first, then their face. Don't ask me why. Makeup is fun, you guys. Do as you please. There's no rules to makeup. Makeup is makeup. That's why it's makeup artistry. Artistry is however you want it. So don't ever think that what you're doing is wrong, because there's no wrong. I would say the only thing technically would be wrong is putting too much of something. Like, you know when you're putting too much makeup on. So that would be my only concern on doing makeup, or when people do makeup. But other than that, like, you want to smear blue eyeshadow like this and a green one on that and go out, girl, that's you. Do you. So I'm gonna use my NARS foundation. I love this stuff. This is like my tried and true. My NARS Radiant Longwear foundation. We need a new one, because it is getting, but I think I want to try out the Laura Mercier foundation. I'm like so tempted on seeing if they have it at Ulta, because I have a gift card, but I know they have it at Sephora. I don't have a gift card for that. So yeah. Now I gotta pause, because my mirror is in. Okay, so I don't have a mirror either, so I'm gonna have to use this. Yeah, we're gonna start off with the boring part, which is foundation. But you know, your look always comes together after you put on your entire face. But I hope everybody's New Year's is going great. I hope everybody keeps up the momentum of this is your year, because it is. whatever you want to do. It's gonna be your year. It's gonna be great. 5 tips on how to keep that momentum going, right? Because we can get really caught up in the, oh my God, it's the first of the year and we are good. We are going into now the second week. So it's kind of like, what are we gonna do? Like, are we gonna drop the ball? Are we gonna continue going to the gym? Are we gonna continue doing what yes, let's commit to ourselves. The more we commit to ourselves, the more we're going to be happier throughout 2024. So 1, commit to ourselves and stick with the commitment. I would write like 1 or 2 commitments that we want to commit to ourselves. Do not overload yourself. That's tip number 2. Like, don't overload yourself. If you overload yourself, then you're not gonna do it. And then we need some type of gratification. When we complete something or we did something great throughout the rest of the week and we continue to do it, let's do something to celebrate. Let's not always have to go get coffee or get a candle all the time. The instant gratification, we kind of need to stop, because when we have to start doing, and when I say we, I'm putting myself included, we have to start doing things of that magnitude that when we accomplish something, we're like, okay, now girl, we can go get the candle that we deserve. It's those little things. We can go get the coffee because we haven't had the coffee in X amount, but we finished this. I saw something on TikTok, because who doesn't love TikTok? We love TikTok. I saw something on TikTok that said that this girl plays a bingo game. And she puts all the things, like when she hits that bingo, like all of her goals, that there's the goal bingo, and then when she hits that, she goes on to the gratification one, and she does bingo that way, but she like dots what she wants to do. So like, if you know, hey, I accomplished this week and I did such a great job at doing this, now what I'm gonna do is buy myself that bag that I've been looking at. Because everybody's at a different financial point. And also, as I read this morning, bringing it back to God, he does say, after your labor, after you've done a good job with your labor, gratify yourself. Like, definitely. And I will insert the scripture because I might not be saying it correctly, but girl, we do need sometimes to congratulate ourselves for the things that we did. So definitely set those boundaries for yourself, and then tell yourself, listen, okay, now I'm gonna get that Starbucks, now I'm gonna get that coffee that I want, now I'm gonna get that candy. It could be, now I'm gonna eat that candy that I wanted because you know what, or I'm gonna get those donuts that I wanted because I worked out this whole entire week, or I lost the 5 pounds, 2 pounds, and that was a big goal for me. Recap: 1, hold yourself accountable and really commit to yourself. 2, don't overwhelm yourself with like New Year's resolutions and all those things. Really set just small little goals. Also within that, set them like in shorter periods of time, like every 3 months. If you complete a goal, you're gonna be more happy. When you scratch off those goals, that endorphins level is about to go up. 3, I mean, I don't even know if I said it, and now I'm like rambling. But 3, to me, I feel like we scroll a lot, and like right now, this is something where you could be watching and it's entertaining, or you're following along with me, which is great. Hey girl. But really sitting back and saying, am I reading more? What brings me joy? So yeah, that's number 3. What brings me joy? What actually brings me joy? Because to me, I'm starting to learn that what brings me joy is this. What brings me joy is hanging out with my girls, talking about business. What brings me joy is going out for a hike. That's what brings me joy. So really taking an account to what brings me joy, what's gonna make me happy, holding myself accountable, doing my small goals. That's how we're going to stay very active and very on trend to our goals for 2024. That's when 2024 doesn't become like, what happened to the year? I was on fire in January and it is now March and I'm not on fire anymore for this new year. The last one, don't let your circumstances around you hold you back from anything that you want to do. Anything. I don't care. I don't care, big, small, I don't care. Because as I look back and I saw, oh my God, I have the camera. Oh my God, I have this beautiful studio space. Think positive of all the things that you have around you to accomplish what you want. So that is what I definitely would do to keep the momentum of this year. Because the more you think positive, the more you think, you know what, I do have, the more you think, I have what it takes to, you know, become what I want to become. Become the better daughter, become the better dancer, become the better doctor, become the better mother. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And I've definitely learned that last year through all the pains and the struggles that I had to go through. I definitely saw that I can persevere and go through a lot, but also I can win and I can become and I can do, and I don't have to look and see that everybody else is doing it, but I can do it too. As we spray the crap out of our face. All right. So, recap. 1, we are going to, me and you both, me and you, we are going to hold ourselves accountable. 2, make small goals. 3, Shahara forgot already. But you get the gist of the video, right? You get the gist of the video where we don't want to lose momentum and we have things that we want to do. I want to read more books. I want to do X, Y, and Z. Make those small goals, chunk them together, and let's make this year great. Let's get this community going. Let's see how I can help you in whatever journey you're going through. I'm trying to find my eyebrow brush that I don't even think I brought. So sis might not be doing her eyebrows. And that's not okay, because oh, eyebrow brush right here. Yes, and yep. All right. So yes, let's, you know, I started an accountability kind of group on TikTok. I think I want to go live this week coming up. I might do it on Thursday, because I want people to win this year. I want us to get exactly what God wants us to have. God wants us to be successful, but we have to have that desire in our heart ourselves to want to be successful. Write that book, be that person, be that motivational speaker. Learning and having videos like the one I'm doing right now really actually catapulted what I do in my business. So I used to watch, you know, makeup tutorials and looking at the girls and being like, wow, I can do this, I can be this. And I know there is probably a young lady on the other side of the screen like, you know what she's doing, I can do it too. And let me tell you, sis, you can, because I'm living proof of that. I'm literally in the studio that I was watching a YouTube video saying, I want to be a makeup artist too. I wanted to be on YouTube. I really didn't even want to be a makeup artist. I wanted to be on YouTube. I wanted to do this, but I needed the skills and the training to go through so that now I am able to say, look at this. We created an entire life, an entire business that has grown, that has expanded. And now with the expansion, you know, now I can sit back and say, now I can teach. I can teach online. You know why? Because I have the experience to do this. God has given me the experience to say, hey, now I can go ahead and teach these lovely ladies how to do makeup, how to run a business, how to be a mom, and give my advice. And if you want to take it, take it. If you don't, cool. That's cool too. But for the lady that's on the other side of this camera, like, you know what? Can I do that too? Yes, you can be and do anything you want. You know what's crazy? This brings me to another thought. My mom, when I was a little girl, she would give us 3 rules that we had to do. And those 3 rules, and you know, if my friends are watching this, they can chime in when they want. But those 3 rules were: don't have babies, finish high school, go to college, and don't have babies. And I'm telling you, I want to say those 3 things saved my life. They really did. It's so small and so minute, but the more and more I told in my head, okay, we gotta finish high school, we gotta finish college, and I had a goal, I had a vision in mind, and I think that's what we need more on YouTube, on TikTok, is people telling young women that there is something more out of life than you're going to fall in love maybe one day, and you're gonna have a husband one day, but chasing these boys, I'm telling you, is a waste of time. They're worried about their life, and you should be worried about yours. And I'm telling you, sis, when you are worried about your life and what you're doing, and you're not worried about them, they're gonna come running, chasing, and then it's the pick of the litter. And then you could say, I'm all right. I don't really wanna bang with you like that, you know what I mean? And then when you get older, you can do what you want. And you can say, hey, okay, now I'm ready. And, you know, that's where you wanna be at. That's, you know, and you don't wanna get too ahead of yourself either. And I see on TikTok, everybody's talking about the young girls that are coming in. And I feel bad because there's nothing in between for you guys. And you probably are watching this video like you're 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, you know, and you're like, this is what I have right now. So if this is all you have right now, then my job as an older big sister, let's say, is to tell you that you're gonna watch these videos and you're gonna get motivated, and we're gonna start doing things that are gonna propel you for greatness when you become my age. We don't want you to go and be older than what you are. Yes, love makeup, do makeup. Do you have to wear this full face glam, or do you have to wear expensive makeup to go out into the world? You don't, baby girl, you don't. Be yourself and love the things that you do. If you still love to play Barbies at 10, that's okay. Do you understand? At 10 years old, I was still playing Barbies. At 11 years old, I was still playing Barbies. I mean, we had no internet. We had no thing like this, but I was loving just being that kid. And sometimes if we are rushing, even as adults, if we are rushing to get to something that we think is best for us, sometimes it's not best for us. Sometimes we feel like we want certain things, but in actuality, it's going to harm us if we get there too soon than expected. So right now, I think all I'm saying is enjoy this video, enjoy doing makeup, but also I'm always gonna give you word of advice. And you know, do I feel like I'm equipped to? Sometimes I really don't. But then I think, you know what? I am older. I'm like that older sister where, you know, there's probably that young girl that was me, that I was in my 20s. You know, I was, what, 21, 22, watching YouTube and being like, oh my God, I want to do this one day. I want to be her one day. I want to do exactly what she's doing. And at that time, it wasn't this big thing. It wasn't like this, it was literally what I'm doing right now and talking to you. It wasn't this and sharing whatever product was out there. Now it's become something where it is this thing that we do to become famous, to become something that is not helpful to anybody but yourself. It's very vain and very selfish. But this is something that I enjoy. And I do, like I said, I do love makeup, and everybody has to get dressed. Everybody has to, eventually you're going somewhere. You gotta get dressed. You gotta put a little makeup on. So I'm like, why not hop on, you know, the internet and show makeup and do what I do every day. So this is gonna be a little tricky because I like to tightline around here and it's giving real like blown out. But I guess it'll come together once I do my my lashes. But moving forward, I really hope everybody is having a great first of the week, first of the month. Like I said, keep the momentum going, keep it up, do what you love, always do what you love. Always, always, always. Don't let any naysayers, anybody around you say that you cannot. I think sometimes, you know, as growing up, we all had those girls in school, girls in college that just you thought were the it girls, but in actuality, you know, they were and they are in their limelight in their way, but you are too. Whatever you like to do, remember, you have the same exact power, the same exact time, energy to be whatever you want to be. And it is okay to be you. And we as society have to let all of our young girls and all of our older girls and all of our moms be yourself and be you. I feel like I just went on a whole tangent doing this, and I'm like, girl, hurry up and finish makeup because you just out here just talking. If I'm helping somebody, please let me know. Because that's really all I want this content to be, is to help. I have no glue on here. I'm just measuring to make sure that it actually fits my eye and where I want it to fit my eye. And now we need glue. So yes, I feel like my whole thing this year is I just don't want people to give up or get so hyped up over the year. My mom says I have such a big heart, which I feel like I do because I just want the best for people. I want people to win. And if I can help in any type of way, knowing that I have literally been on the other side of this screen, wishing and praying that my life was a little bit different, that I can do all these things. And I'm telling you, you can switch and pick up and change your life in an instant. Now, will it happen instantly? It won't happen instantly, but it will happen. I'm literally living proof that in about 10 years of my life, when I said this is what I wanted, that I'm living proof of something that I really, really wanted in my life. All right, we're gonna just leave that right there. Anytime you're doing lashes, take the lash, put a mirror down below, your eye extends out, and then just like press it in the middle. It turns out, it's so sad. Okay, so Melba is a blush. I put some Rare Beauty on, and I'm gonna put Melba on top. And Melba is such a beautiful, everyday blush. I've had this blush for a really long time. I repurchased it because Melba is that one luxury expensive blush that I bought when I could not afford makeup. So I bought Melba as my first real MAC blush, and without having it at the discount store or anything like that. And so yes, I was super excited to enjoy Melba and have Melba. And so I always kind of repurchase it because it's a special place in my heart. Now I'm trying to find my contour because I cream contoured, and let's now, whatever we did with the cream, we have to do with powder. I don't even know if I actually powdered myself underneath, but I'm a little dry today, so I don't know. All right, Laura Mercier, we're gonna actually spray ourselves one more time. Well, a couple times. Woo. I spray myself a lot of times. And then we're gonna do a little bit of powder. I don't know, I don't remember me doing this. I don't know if I did or not. Now I'm just using that mirror now, which I feel like it's fine. I like to look more glowy as I get older because powder is just not my friend how it used to be. Whew, child. The ages of getting older. You guys will love it one day, I promise. So the little tip that I really love to do is, I'm about to show you guys right now. After I contour my nose, oof, this contour came out just how I needed it to. Okay, I love to take, let's take a little bit of Melba, and I love to take it in a little bit of my crease to tie like the blush eyeshadow together. I think I'm just gonna do this brown, like a brown with that, yeah. It's like a brown liquid lipstick that I got from this company called Mellow. I don't even know if they're still out there. I'm gonna use just this because I have nothing else to use. I don't have a lip brush, and I just use one of my things that I have here. So it's like the same color as my lips, which is nice. Ooh, I just had put it everywhere. It's very, very light, but it's cool. And then I'm gonna just go in with like a lighter lip too. I would want like a brown lip liner. Actually, I think I have one. I believe I do. Let's see. Ooh. I don't know if I'm supposed to. It's like a smidget darker, which is fine. Oh yeah, that's like perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so this is like the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope to catch you in the new one. And please check out our podcast. Please check out the videos below. I hope to catch you in the next one. Have a great day. I'm out.